Okay, so as I was saying, so we're going to discuss this decision control structures. These are Java statements that allows us to select and execute specific blocks of code while skipping another section. So, uh, if you remember, yung ating pangalan to, flow charting before. Speak capture. Wait lang, I'm going to change my screen lang at okay. So, kung naalala niyo yung mga flowcharts natin before, so we have this diamond part. This is the part where we have the decision making. So, it's either you have yes or no. Ibig sabihin kasi nun, parang alam mo yung crossroad sa kalsada or intersection na you can't go both ways, but instead you will choose to go to a path kung saan applicable yung pupuntahan mo or yung, di ba, sa kalsada nga. If you have these intersections, you will not go left and right, but you're only going either left or right. Depende sa preference mo or sa kailangan mong gawin. So in the same with programming, you have this what we call crossroads or decision statements with the diamond symbol sa flowchart. Of course, you will have the yes or no, and then you have the question there. For example, is average greater than or equal to 75? Then, kapag yes, you go to the path of the yes, and then if no, you go to the path of no. So there are blocks of codes in the other side that you're not choosing that we will not be executed. That's why it says here na there will be some skipping of other sections in that case. Okay. So with using decision control structures, not the whole program, hindi niya mararan yung buong program, but merong part or snippet na mababaliwala because of the crossroad na ginawa mo. So, the beginning of our programming journey, we have been creating programs that are sequential. Kumbaga, from start to finish, from start to finish, yun yung matatapos yung buong program, madadaanan niya lahat ng codes, mapiprint lahat ng pwedeng maprint. But then with this one, this is the time that where it makes all, yun nga, magkakaroon siya ng decision, kakaroon siya ng thinking mode na it's either this or that. Okay, so these are good practices as well. So what am I blabbering about? So this is the if statement. This is what we're going to discuss for today. This is the if statement specifies that a statement or a block of code will be executed if and only if a certain Boolean statement is true. So bakit Boolean? Because there are only two possible values of Boolean, so that is true or false. So if it is true in this first part right here, so the if statement has the form if, and then you have the Boolean expression right here. Anything that has the value of true or false, and then you put the statement right here. It can be a lot of statement. It can be a whole ass program again. It can also be another if inside an if. So you will see that later. So where Boolean expression is either Boolean expression or a Boolean variable. Ayan nga mga kapatid. So for our coding guidelines for today, the Boolean expression part of a statement should evaluate to a Boolean value. That means that the execution of the condition should either result to a value of true or false. So dapat meron siyang value na okay. So, dapat meron siya value na true or false. So, we're going to indent the statement inside the if block. Please, in order for you not to make duling-duling and all, you need to indent the statement inside the if block. So, for example, you have this one and then indent inside. So, what am I talking about? So, here are some examples. Di ako prepared, Char. Wait lang, may eclipse is... Ang tagal. Okay. Nahiya na. Can you still see my screen? I think so. Dapat lang. May naka-screen one. Saglit lang Checking. Yeah. Okay, so going to create a new program, a new class right here. So for those who are still asking me how to create a class, patapos na yung midterm natin mga kapatid, dapat kabisado nyo na to. Decision, sample. Kunwari lang to Okay. Public static void main string arg. Okay. So we're not going for the sake of this example, I'm not using a scanner class, but we're going to have, let's say, two numbers. So we have numbers x and y. For the sake of this example only, this is not a good practice. And then let's say the value of x is equal to 35, and the value of y is equal to 84. Okay. So we need to have a Boolean value. Let's say Boolean result is equal to, okay, so let's just have muna yan. Okay. So for result is equal to x is greater than y. Okay, so if x is greater than y given this example, what's the answer? X is 35, y is 84. X is greater than y. True or false?
False.
Okay, so you have false. Okay, so this was discussed in the previous video. I hope you really watched that. Okay, so we're going to jump with the if part na. So that is false, initially false. So we're going to create the if, and then ang sabi niya dito, it's either a Boolean expression or a Boolean expression or a Boolean value. So you can actually use the variable result here already because we already have the, sorry, I'm pointing, wala pala akong mouse. Okay, so we already have the variable result here with a Boolean data type. So therefore, it already contains true or false. So we can actually have it here if result is, okay, there. So kapag itong result is true, iraran niya yung part na to. So let's just say system.out.print x is greater than y. For the sake of the example only. Okay, sorry, I don't have my quote and quote. Okay. And then, okay, let's see. Since this is, what's the value of result again? Di ba false? Okay, so since this is, hi! Bakit nandito? I'm having my class. Wait lang, my dog's here. Labas ka, baby. Ako ka naman. Oh, sige, stay. Okay, so, you have false here. So, if you're going to run, since hindi to true, dapat hindi itong part na to magra-run. So, if you're going to run, see, it's terminated, and walang laman yung ating console. Bakit? Klase ka din? Okay, so, if we're going to change this one with maybe a less than, down, 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 down. Di wag. Wala ka dyan. Okay, so this is false. This should be true. Tama, di ba? True. Since we're changing the expression right here, Chichi, labas! Labas na! Chichi! Gagong puta. Okay, so we're going to have this, x is less than y. Okay, so if we're going to run this one, it should show. Kasi we have the condition here as true, and then it shows na x is less than y because of our uh, expression right here. Okay. Okay. And then, okay, so we're going to delete this one. We don't have a result statement. So x is greater than y. We can actually create a Boolean expression right here, derecho. So dapat this is greater than. Okay. So, ayan. So it's terminated because it is false. And then if it is less than, going to change this one. Okay, x is less than y. Ayan. So, we can also try different logical operators, less than or equal to y, or maybe greater than or equal to y, or what else? X is equal y. Syempre false yan, not equal to y, and all those stuff. And then of course we can also use the different logical operators like the and, or, not or, all those stuff. So let's just create another variable. 50. Okay, so we can have if x is less than y, and where's the end symbol? Oh my God, where's the end symbol? Ayan. And, let's say y is greater than z. Is this true or false? I don't know. Let's evaluate. So, x is less than y. This is true. And y is greater than z. This is true. True and true. You have, okay, it's true. So, we can evaluate. I haven't changed this one. So, yay, true. Okay. So that is how you create an if statement. So, paano naman siya kapag, sige, let's have a real problem setting. So, let's say that you're taking the average of a student, ganyan. So, let's have 3 grades. And grade 1, grade 2, grade, hey, grade 3. Okay, just have this one. And sige, let's add na the scanner for practice. Import, oh my God, java.util.scanner. See, sabi, pag wala talaga practice eh, nakakalimutan din. Okay, scanner, input is equal to new scanner. Hey, system.in. Okay, so going to ask for the user to enter 3 numbers. Okay. Grade, first grade. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting comments for you to get the flow of the program. Then, so you have grade 1 is equal to new, input dot next int. And then, of course, we're going to copy that because we're built like that. Second grade, then grade 2, then grade 3. Baka I will forgot. So, third grade. Third grade. And then we're going to compute for the average. Of course, we're going to determine if it passed or failed. Okay, so average. Let's put it here. Double. Average computation. Okay, so average is equal to grade 1 plus grade 2 plus grade 3 divided by divided by 3. Okay. So we have the average value there. So let's just print it out for the sake. System dot out dot print. And then oh my god. The average is okay plus average. Ayan. Okay. So we already have, I'll make this smaller. Okay, so we already have our first part of the program, which is we're going to solve for the average of the three grades that being entered. Okay, so the next part is we're going to determine if the average passed or failed. So we're going to use this one. So we're going to use the logic is average. Average is greater than or equal to 75 means pass. Okay, so yun muna. So we're going to use if. Then we're going to have average. If average is greater, oh my god, greater than or equal to 75. Ayan. Then bracket. Make sure that this is indented, ha? Okay, if average is greater than or equal to 75, so we can have system that out that print. Congrats. Congratulations. You passed. What the hell, dude? Ayan. Okay, so if we're going to run this one, this is our if statement right here. If lang muna, ha? Okay. So we're going to enter first grade, 81, 70, 69. Nice. Okay, so the average for this one is 81 plus 70 plus 69 divided by 3. Okay, so the average is 73. So basically, it is failed. So in our program, if the in this part, if the average is greater than or equal to 75, given that your average is 70, is it true or false?
False.
Okay, it is
False.
false. Therefore, this part should not run. Okay? So I'm going to press enter na. It says just the average. It didn't print out this one. This is what I mean with crossroads, guys, with the decision statements. Kasi if this is not, pag hindi kasi ito na naging true, or hindi siya na, oh my God. Ano ba yung term? I have this term in mind. Pag hindi naman oh yeah. Pag hindi na satisfy yung condition, hindi siya magra-run. So, as you can see here, hanggang dito lang siya nag-run. Kasi pagdating dito, false naman yan. So, rineject na niya at nag-end na siya agad ng program. So, following this, as you can see the flowchart for this one. Anong pang flowchart ko ulit? Wait lang. Okay, so, this is, wait, this is how you start, right? Oh my God. And then input. So if we're going to do the flow chart of this program right here. So you have the start, input 3 grades. Okay. So then you have the rectangle, solve for the average, solve. And then you have the decision. Is average. Is average greater than, oh my God, greater than or equal to 75? Ayan. So this is the part na of, oh my, I feel bad. Useless record ko, tae. Anyway, sana wala masyadong absent. Okay, so if average is greater than or less than 3 or 75, na-off ko pala yung recording ng screen. Okra. And then you have your, hey, okay, so you have, this is the yes part or true part. Yes, and then, print, uh, yeah. So for the average, print average pa yan, and print, oh my God. Isahan na. Tamad tayo eh. Okay, so you have show message, show from print you pass. Okay. Ang kakaludo dahil. Okay, so we still don't have a no part in this program. So we can just have like, where's the end? Is this the end? Yep. You can have like no sa part na to. No. Ayan. And then, and since nung nag-no siya, 'di ba? Ano? Ano 'yun? So nung nag-no siya, okay, ito na naman problema ko. Ayan. So nung nag-no kasi siya, nag-no yung program, automatic nag-end na rin yung program, 'di ba? So basically ito yung flow chart nung ginawa natin kanina. So what are we going to do if we want like no part in this program? So we're just going to use else. Okay. So else. So ano makabaliktaran ng past? Of course, you failed. Congratulations, you failed. Yan. So if we're going to run this again, given those numbers, so 969. So the average is, oh my gosh, wala. Print line. Let's have this print line. Okay, given that, since the average is 69, so dapat pupunta siya dito sa else part. Okay, so 70, 70, 70. The average is 70 and pumunta nga siya sa else part. Because dito, failed na siya. False siya. Therefore, pupunta siya dito sa else part. So, parang ano dyan, if this is true, else, ganon. Anong mangyayari kung hindi siya true? So, may tatalunan na siya na dito sa else part. Therefore, this part right here. Ano man Naka-ano congratulations. Sana all. Okay, so let's try again. Let's have like 75, 75, 75. 75, 75, 75. So the average is 75. So is this passed or failed?
Passed.
Okay, this is passed. Because the average is 75. So pasok pa rin siya dun sa criteria. So, do you have any questions, guys?
Ma'am, paano kung ano po? Paano kung tatlo yung decision? Pwede ba yun, ma'am?
Pwede, basta ikaw. Okay, so let's have like, let's revise this thing here. So, sasabihin natin na si 75 lang ang pass. Upper 75. Upper 75 bracket. And then you can use else if. Just put else if right here. And then see, lower than 75, 70, let's say 73. 73 is failed. And then, 73 to 75 is conditional. Conditional. Okay, sa mga Kung nag-aral kayo sa SLU, ganito po yung grading system. So kapag nakapag 73 ka, automatic nasa conditional ka. So kung mabait ka, ipapas ka nila. Ganun. Pero kung 70, umiyak ka na lang. Ganun. Okay, else if, let's have the failed first. Else if average is less than 75, 73, sorry, 73, and then you failed, and then else, that like fallback na. Okay, else and then only. Okay. Okay, let's have this one. So, enter first grade. Okay, let's try the 73 one. 73, 73, 73. Ayan. So, pupunta siya dito. So, yung flowchart niyan mahaba. Mahaba. You're going to evaluate each, so bali parang may ano dito, may dalawa or tatlong decision boxes. Ay, dalawa, rather. So, okay, let's try. First that. Is average greater than 75? So, yes. And then no. Wait. Get off. Okay. So, let's say no. Si no dito ay kapag yes, so print pass. And then pag no siya, punta ulit siya sa isang decision statement. So, is average in, less than 75, specify, or greater than or equal to 73. Including 73, right? Ayan. Parang that is the range. Is average, Okay. So, okay. So we have yes. We can also, we have again yes here. Kung yung average ay yes, magpre-print siya ng, anong susunod dito? Yeah. Magpe-print siya ng print wow condi. Ayan. And then if, so I'm just going to copy this one. So yes. And then if no, magpe-print siya ng yes, you failed. Print you failed. And so this is the no part. And then may isa sa malakihang di ba? Ang pangit talaga ng draw.io. Ang pangit yung gamitin pang, ayan. Pwede na siguro yan. Ayan. Para lang magsalubong sa last. Nagigets ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
nasagot ko yung tanong mo, Eko?
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you po.
Sige. Any more? So you can have like kahit gazillion layers of else if. It's okay. Kahit mga 35 pa yan na else if. Same lang din. Any more questions?
None na po, ma'am.
None na. How about the others? Tulog? Okay, hep-hep. Charot. Nagpa-hep-hep po rin. Okay, let's try another one. we still have the time naman. I'm just going to look for programs. Wait lang. For questions sa. Nalulunod sa bawat galaw. Ang pagkakalunod ay... Okay, so let's have the yung yung apples and bananas program. Asan na yon? Nasa LFF pa pala. Where's that prog 1? Ito ba yon? No, this is not it. Where's that? No, 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 no. Ha? Hindi ko binigay yun, yung activity na yun. Sad, wait lang. No, this is sa e-comp. Ayun. Okay. So, okay, so let's have this one. Hey, 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 hey. Control. Ayan. Okay, so there are 4 types of fruits. You have apple, oranges, bananas, and grapes. Each person can pick up 2 fruits. So there are some conditions will have to be used to pick up the fruits. So this is not draw for create a program na to. Which can take the name of the first fruit as an input and print the name of the second fruit or fruits that can be picked up. So the conditions are if you pick an apple, you can pick a banana. So if you pick an orange, you can pick a grape. So if you can pick grape, you pick grapes, you can pick banana. So how are we going to do this? So ayan. Kita ba? Kita naman, no?
Yes, ma'am. Naka-split screen po.
Okay. Okay, let's create this one. Hey, new class. Sa Fruit Ninja. Okay, so... Uy, magic. Import Java that... Okay. So, going to have the scanner. Okay, so since we're talking about like names, we're going to have string, fruit selection. Okay, fruit selection. Yun lang naman yung input, right? Each person can pick up 2 fruits. There are some conditions which have to be create a program which can take the name of the first fruit. Okay, so we're going to ask for the scanner. Wait lang. Okay, so fruits, then we're going to ask for the user to enter what kind of fruit does he like. We send it out print. Enter fruit choice. Okay. So we're going to have like input, fruit cell is equal to, tama naman input dot next. You can also have next line, whatever. Same, same. Okay, so next is we have the decision making. So, ano sabi niya dito? If you pick an apple, if apple get banana, banana. If orange, then pick get grapes. Oh my god, get grapes. And then if grapes get banana. Swerte naman ng banana. Okay, so we're going to have if, and then if, okay, this is the tricky part because strings don't act like, string is not a primitive data type. So we're going to use some classes inside the string. As you can see, kung napapansin nyo kasi guys, I think I have discussed this before naman. Yung compared sa integer, sa boolean, na ganyan, hindi siya nag-start sa small letter. So therefore, string is a class. So we're going to use some of its features, just like the scanner, in order to get the equal, or the greater. Wala namang greater than sa sa string. So if, ano ba yan? If fruit cell that equals. Ayan. So you can have equals, or yung mga yan, yung mga boolean. Or we can also have ignore case, in case na may mag-enter ng caps lock. So, what's our first fruit? Apple. Okay. You can just simply read the documentation of the class that you need to use para hindi kayo masyadong crazy. So you can have like system that print you get banana. Banana, right? Yeah, you get banana. And then have another one else. And then first, let's copy this kasi nga we're sleeping like that. Else if pala. Sorry. Else if. Then this is, what's the other fruit? Orange. So, okay. So you get grapes. You get grapes. And then the last one you have else. Then, okay. So you get banana then. What? Oh shit! What happened? May napindot ako. Ayan, you get banana. So if we're going to run this one, like you have apple. Okay, you get banana. Tama, apple, you get banana. Then you have orange. Then you get grapes. Perfect. And then of course you get, what's the last? Grapes. Then you get banana. Okay, so this is like the tricky part about using if. What if I have, I'm going to enter a fruit that is not here. So what do you think is the result, guys? If for example, I entered like rambutan, ganon, anong magiging result niya?
Error.
Hmm?
Error.
Okay, so let's try. It will go to the else part. Kasi you didn't specify kung hanggang saan yung else niya. So therefore, in order to avoid that, of course, we're going to still add this part right here. Okay. Else if, then we put grapes here. So in order for them to get banana. And then the use of your else is your fallback. And then siguro you add a prompt like fruit not yeah. You can just have like fruit not available. So I'm closing this one. Okay, so we're going to run this, and then let's say durian. Since durian is not in the choices, it will say that fruit is not available. Ayan. So you can also have like kapag dinalagay na natin yung grapes, yan, you get banana and other stuff. So that's how you do this kind of program. Okay. Do you have any questions, Paulet?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so still have 5 minutes left naman na. I'll be leaving activities which you will be doing tomorrow. Uh, and siguro for the rest of the week since medyo, sige, maybe we'll meet again ng Wednesday na lang. Wait, ano ba ngayon? For more examples of this one, I'll give you activities for tomorrow because I will not be around tomorrow. Schedule namin ng ng annual exam sa school mismo. And yun. So if you don't have any more questions, please check your LMS maybe after 10 minutes for the activities or maybe tomorrow na lang. And ayun, if you have questions, chat nyo na lang sa Discord natin mismo. Malay nyo yung mga kaklase nyo, they have also the same questions para para hindi pa ulit-ulit yung PM sa akin. Okay, bye guys.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.